Good Wednesday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the news stories we have coming up for you tonight. Already charged with fraudulently using an employee's credit cards, a Chelan man is now charged with burglary in Douglas County and assault in Chelan County. Another Wenatchee Valley College program has received an endorsement for its career readiness preparation. We'll tell you more. Get ready for warmer temperatures tomorrow, followed by even warmer highs Friday and this weekend. A 24-year-old Leavenworth man is suspected of uploading child sex abuse material to another user on Snapchat. On Monday, Chelan County Sheriff's deputies arrested Cayman R. Matthews at his home, alleging that he twice shared child pornography across the social media service and kept similar material on his own electronic devices. The Chelan County Prosecutor's Office says it plans to file 7 felony charges against Matthews, who made his first appearance in Superior Court yesterday. A judge ordered him held in the county jail in lieu of $450,000 bond. Already charged with fraudulently using an employer's credit cards, a Chelan man is now charged with burglary in Douglas County and assault in Chelan County for allegedly spraying his partner and her young daughter with bear mace. Last year, William Henry Pruder III was charged with identity theft and related offenses when credit cards owned by his employer, Chelan Fruit, were illicitly used to buy $8,000 worth of home fixtures and lawn furniture. Pruder failed to appear for court and has been sought on a warrant since November. In May, he allegedly attacked his partner and her child with mace at their home in Chelan, and Douglas County Sheriff's deputies say he was involved in the burglary on Friday of a home in McNeil Canyon. He was arrested early the following morning. Pruder is now held in the Chelan County Jail on a combined $122,000 bond. Chelan County agreed yesterday to update the way it verifies signatures on ballots in order to settle a civil lawsuit by Hispanic voters who said their ballots were disproportionately thrown out in recent elections. Both Chelan and Benton counties were sued in federal court in 2021, with the plaintiffs saying ballots filled out by Hispanic voters were discarded due to allegedly mismanaged signatures at a rate 3 to 6 times that of other voters. Chelan County commissioners signed off yesterday on a settlement agreement to end the suit. Among the terms, Chelan County Auditor Skip Moore will require regular signature verification training for his election employees, as well as cultural competency training. Starting in 2024, ballots will also include required language that describes the signature verification process, and the county will pay $150,000 for the plaintiff's attorney's fees. The settlement does not admit to any wrongdoing on the county's part. Households in Okanagan County will soon have access to high-speed internet thanks to funds from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Reconnect program. Public Utility District 1 of Okanagan County received a $30,195,500 grant that will be put towards deploying a fiber-to-the-premises network. The project is projected to benefit educational facilities, businesses, farms, and over 1,000 residents. Once implemented, the high-speed internet will be made affordable to individuals through Public Utility District 1 of Okanagan County's participating in the Affordable Connectivity Program. When we come back, the Bavarian Village is looking at the next steps in possibly constructing a new city pool, and the long-awaited date for the official grand opening of the Wenatchee Crumble Cookies location has officially been set. We'll let you know when, coming up. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
As the sun sets on another hot summer, let the experts at Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa winterize and close your pool. Closing your swimming pool is the most important service to get right. Letting the professionals from Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa close your pool will ensure that you won't cost yourself thousands of dollars in damage next year. Want to save a little money? Consider dropping the water level yourself and save. Don't wait. Blue Lagoon's pool closing schedule is filling up quickly. Call today.
Somewhere behind these doors is a family member, often alone, taking care of a loved one with Alzheimer's or some other disability, or providing care for a loved one who is not ill but only aging and no longer able to care for themselves. In the field of caregiving, this is the home front. For the home is where most Americans will live out their last days. Contact Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington for a variety of services, including caregiving, meals, and medication help.
Hi, this is Eric Grandstrom, the NCWLIFE Channel Sports Director. While the teams are working hard, we're working hard to bring you 20 broadcasts this fall.
Over the middle, the ball is caught, and just like that, gets through everybody.
It's Eastmont.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Eastmont.
It's Wenatchee.
10-5. Touchdown.
Stephen Cashmere.
Killed by Nell. It's in. Good maneuver. Red footer. Go, 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 go.
Right here on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Another Wenatchee Valley College program has received an endorsement for its career readiness preparation. The Industrial Technology Electronics program is the 6th at Wenatchee Valley College to receive the endorsement by Career Launch, which is operated by Career Connect Washington. To be endorsed by Career Launch, the program must meet specific and rigorous requirements so that students graduate workplace ready. The Industrial Technology Electronics program provides training for maintenance and electricians, and electronic technicians within industrial facilities. Students in the program can complete a year-long electronics technician certificate of completion and a 2-year Associate of Technical Science degree. The Bavarian Village is looking at the next steps in possibly constructing a new city pool. The city is in the middle of a feasibility study to see how a new pool might fit in Leavenworth, replacing its existing pool in Lions Club Park. The study has been in progress since last November. Architects with the design firm selected by the city will present the results of a community survey on Tuesday night and host a Q&A session with residents. That takes place from 6 to 8 p.m. September 19th at the Downtown Fest Hall. The long-awaited date for the official grand opening of the Wenatchee Crumble Cookies location has officially been set. The popular cookie shop franchise is set to open Friday, September 22nd, according to its website. The store will offer curbside pickup, catering, and delivery services and weekly rotating flavors, although the classic milk chocolate chip cookie is a staple on that menu. For more information on the official grand opening, visit crumblecookies.com/Wenatchee. Coming up next, Cancer Care of North Central Washington is 30 years old and is celebrating with the Community Fun Walk. More on that in tonight's feature story. Seasonably warm once again tomorrow before things get downright hot Friday and into this weekend. I'll tell you how hot in your complete North Central Washington weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
We're turning up the heat with the hottest deals of the year. Right now, during the hot summer clearance sale, only at Click It RV. #1 in sales and service. The best RV brands. Over 1,000 to choose from. And the best deals of the year on remaining 2023 model year-end clearance with incredible 30% off. Brand new RVs discounted up to 30%. Save thousands. Plus, no payments until 2024. During the hot summer clearance sale, now only at Click It RV. 5 Superstore locations. Hurry in today.
Hi everybody, Dan Coos alongside Jesse Coble from Alpine Air. My heat pump there's like steam coming out of it. It's making weird noises. Is this something I need to be concerned about?
No, Dan, that's normal operation. Refrigeration technology steals heat from the outside, transfers it to the inside, and it creates frost on your heat pump. The defrost cycle melts that off, which creates steam and a little bit of noise.
That makes sense. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. For heat and air, call Alpine Air. Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you.
I have no idea what I'm doing. That's why we need you. We need people to run cameras so I can get back down on the broadcast and talk about what's going on. We pay $75 per event. If it's sports, if it's a parade, if it's Apple Blossom, if it's the Super Oval, $75. If that sounds like some extra good money for you, we'd love you to be part of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. sports@ncwlife.com. In the meantime, I gotta go figure out this camera.
30 years is a long time for any nonprofit to keep going. That's how long Cancer Care of North Central Washington has been helping patients navigate the rough journey through treatment. The group operates Our House, a resting place for patients who have to travel to Wenatchee for their medical care. In tonight's features story, the group celebrates 30 years with a community fun walk and a free gathering, as its organizers explain to NCWLIFE's Dan Kuntz.
30 years is quite a milestone. So what do, right? So we came up with many ideas, but what really stood out was having an event where the community would be invited. And that we found was probably the most appropriate place was the Pybus Local Tel Event Center. Went over and looked at it, and it was really great, and we felt the size was appropriate. And so we are going to have a celebration of the 30 years, and it's going to be a very welcoming, community-free event. The walk starts at 12 noon, goes at 2. It's a collaborative effort with Confluence Health. It's going to be really great. We have different tents that will be set up, and they all focus on different types of cancer. It's interactive, where we have signage put up where people can go to the QR code, right? And they are able to get more information. You'll see right there. The best part too, one of the best parts of the walk is they have, they come to the walkers table when they first come to the walk. They get a little card, and it's a stamp card. So when they stop at each one of those tables, it'll be stamped. And guess what? They come back to the walkers table when they're done with the walk. They drop that card with their name on it. They get a little gift bag there already because they did all those wonderful, they stopped at every table and learned things. But they get put in a drawing, and Confluence is providing a wonderful gift basket.
When you see how relieved people are when they discover us, when they walk through the door and they look around and they have compassionate people here that are going to just help them get through the day. It's just amazing. I'd say you know that you're doing a good thing when the people you're helping are so thankful for the house, for the people that they're surrounded by, for other guests of the house. I mean, these are people that come together with a similar diagnosis, and they have their support system here. It's just amazing to see that.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Boy, another beautiful day, a beautiful midweek Wednesday all over North Central Washington. How about Lake Chelan this afternoon? It's beautiful blue waters and blue sky to match today. We did see some high clouds out there, but it really didn't amount to much. Just a beautiful late summer day. And as we take a look at our 5-day forecast, boy, it's going to continue right into the upcoming weekend. Tomorrow, we're talking highs into the mid-80s here in the Wenatchee Valley. As we get into Friday, yeah, football Friday, Bridge of Sportsmanship game. Temperatures are going to be in the upper 80s for Friday. Low 90s on Saturday, approaching record highs as we kick off our weekend. And then just slightly cooler on Sunday, but still awfully warm for this time of year with highs Sunday in the upper 80s. But there are changes to talk about, and we're talking big changes as we get into next week. We're talking much cooler temperatures. This pink line is actually the one that's closest to us. I know we see a lot of lines here. The blue line is where most of the precipitation will be next week. The warmest, driest, and sunniest weather right here on this orange line. And then the pink line, that could be widespread precipitation, especially in the mountains. We're talking mountain rain, but we're also going to see relatively warm days as we make our way through next week. But as I mentioned, much cooler than what we'll see this weekend. We'll talk more about all of this coming up in a little bit. But first today, 82, our unofficial high temperature. That's 4 degrees above where we should be for this time of year at 78. 97, our record high. It was a hot one back in 2013. 59 this morning, and that's a lot warmer than we should be relatively, I guess. 6 degrees warmer than 53, which is our normal. Look at that, our first 30 that we've seen in a long time. Our record cold, 38, and that was set in 1970. Sunrise this morning, 6:35, and it sets tonight at 7:17. All right, let's get you into the forecast now. And tomorrow, a lot like today, maybe just a little bit warmer as we mentioned. A lot of 84s showers on the map, including Moses Lake, Ephrata, Quincy, and Wenatchee. A little cooler for Entiat, and then up north, a little warmer for Omak at 85 tomorrow, 82 in Leavenworth, and 79 the high temperature. Beautiful day to head up to Lake Wenatchee. All right, tonight we do expect mostly clear skies. Here's our area of high pressure and the ridge that extends all the way up into British Columbia. It's going to keep us fairly nice tonight with lows in the mid-50s, so slightly above normal, getting you into Thursday. Sunny, and this is where we're going to see the beginning of our warm-up. Warmer temperatures for Thursday with highs in the mid-80s. Boy, it's going to be nice all up and down the west coast for Thursday, and that goes right into the weekend. Friday, sunny and warmer. High temperatures in the upper 80s. Dress accordingly. If you head to the Apple Bowl for the Bridge of Sportsmanship game Friday night, it is going to be a warm one. I'm thinking kickoff about 75 degrees. For Saturday, sunny and unseasonably hot. Get outside if you have the chance and enjoy this weather. It's not going to stick around much longer. We're talking low 90s for highs on Saturday. And then by Sunday, a few high clouds. We're seeing a stronger westerly flow and a storm system in Canada. That will drag some clouds through on Sunday rather. Still hot though, with highs in the upper 80s. And then Monday, this is where we see the changes. We'll see some breezy conditions on Monday. Our airflow starts coming down from the northwest, so that means much cooler temperatures. Highs on Monday only in those mid-70s, so we'll actually be below normal on Monday, and even cooler than that on Tuesday, and even more pronounced northerly and northwesterly flow on Tuesday. We'll see a lot of sun, but it's not going to be that warm. Highs at the end of our forecast only in the low 70s. Here's a look now at your 7-day forecast. 54 overnight tonight, and here's the warm-up. 84 Thursday, 88 for Friday. Sunshine Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, very warm, almost hot. We'll call it hot. 91 for our high. And then some changes come our way. Sunday, still nice. High clouds and 88. Mostly cloudy on Monday and much cooler. 75 the high. And even cooler than that on Tuesday. Mostly sunny skies with a high then of 72. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
It's the pickleball event of the year. Shake and Bake by the Lake at Wapato Point Resort in Manson, October 6th through 8th. Open to the public for all ages and skill levels. Register now until September 15th. Go to moretomanson.com and click on the events link to register. Or go to pickleballbrackets.com. Book a stay and see all the amazing amenities Wapato Point Resort has to offer. Walk to Manson restaurants, wineries, and more. It's the Wapato Point Resort Shake and Bake by the Lake Pickleball Tournament, October 6th through 8th in Manson.
Pybus Public Market is on the move to make parking, dining, shopping, and events an even better experience for our community. Check out the progress that has already been made towards the revitalization. The Westside project is well on its way, but we need your help to get over the finish line. All donations are greatly appreciated and can be made online at our website or in person at the business office. We want to thank those who have already partnered with us. You are helping make the place we love a better place for our community to meet.
2 out hits and a 4-hit shutout by Brian Wu and 2 relievers spelled an 8-0 win for the Mariners over the Angels last night at T-Mobile Park. Seattle began the 2-out RBI barrage in the first inning, plating 3 runs with 2 gone. Then they added 4 more in the 4th to blow it open with the big hit coming from J.P. Crawford.
2-1. Out to the gap. Right center field. It sends Phillips chasing after it. He can't make the catch. France is in. Dylan Moore pedals home. Haggerty is right behind him. And who else to clear him off? J.P. Crawford. He has doubled up the lead. It is 6-0 in the 4th inning. Jammed him into center. Crawford hits third. He's on his way home. Julio makes it a 7-0 Mariners lead. They're pouring it on in the 4th inning. High fly the opposite way. Back on the track at the wall. And does this hit over the railing? It is a home run. Number 20 for Eugenio Suarez. His 7th career 20-homer campaign. I think this clanked off of the railing beyond the yellow stripe and came back on the field. All you got to do is get it over the yellow line. We see you, Gino. To JP. Long throw. Ball game over. The Mariners win.
J.P. Crawford got a lot of praise from manager Scott Service afterwards for the big 2-out bases clearing double in the 4th.
Standing bounce back by our guys today, and I don't think anybody left here in a very good mood last night based on how things played out. But credit to this group. I say it all along, they are resilient, they bounce back, they have very short memories, and you need to in this game. And guys showed up today, certainly a lot of key 2-out hits early, kind of get the ball rolling. JP, huge hit, kind of busted the game wide open there, but ton of credit to Brian Wu. And it'd been a few days. We skipped him in Tampa, trying to give him some extra rest, and it paid off tonight. I thought he was as sharp as we've seen him in quite a while. Really good fastball, and ton of credit to Cal Raleigh. I thought Cal did an awesome job recognizing what was going on early in the game and then sticking with it. And with Brian, you just got to lean on his stuff. And when he's in that mode of he's just attacking the strike zone and he just does not back off, he gets really good results.
Eugenio Suarez was 2 for 3 with his 20th home run of the season. He says he tried to simplify his approach at the plate, and it worked out.
I mean, you just try to help the team. I just, me personally, I just try to not do much. Try to see a good pitch to hit him, put him out in play, and that got him my first at bat. He threw a really good pitch, but I put my best swing on it, and I got that big hit and RBI 1, and then he came down in the count, and I was able to hit the homer. So it's very nice. You just gotta keep doing it like that thing does, and put the ball in play and see what happens after that.
Seattle snapped a 4-game losing streak with the win, with Brian Wu striking out 8 over 5 2/3 innings for the win. Mariners were trying to get 2 in a row earlier today, and that was at T-Mobile Park. We'll have the highlights tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Seattle and Texas both gained ground on Houston in the American League West after the Astros fell for the 2nd straight game at home to Oakland 6-2. The Rangers beat Toronto 6-3. Texas trails the Astros by a game, while the Mariners are a game and a half back. Seattle's win, combined with Texas topping Toronto, means the Mariners are now tied with the Blue Jays for the 3rd and final American League wildcard spot. Both Seattle and Toronto have 80 and 65 records, a half game behind Texas at 80 and 64. The Yankees were tied with Boston after sweeping the Red Sox in a doubleheader yesterday, 3-2 and 4-1. They're 7 games back in the wildcard chase. Checking the Les Schwab Prep Girls Soccer scoreboard from last night, Moses Lake won its league opener in Big 9 play as Reese Prescott and Kenna Morrison scored for the Mavericks in a 2-1 win on the road at Eisenhower. Ephrata and Grandview went to a shootout after tying in regulation at 1-1. The Tigers came out victorious 2-1 the final. Prosser shut out Cascade 4-0. Cashmere topped Okanagan in the Battle of the Bulldogs 2-0. Royal blanked Chelan 1-0. Brewster beat up Bridgeport by a final of 6-1. Now coming up today, Liberty Bell is visiting Omak, while Wenatchee is hosting Eastmont at 7 o'clock. In fact, tune in for the coverage on the NCWLIFE channel. For the Wildcats and Panthers that leave off to the field of the Apple Bowl, Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wiesen have the call. Pregame beginning a little bit before 7 o'clock. Well, Wenatchee kept its unbeaten streak alive last night in prep volleyball with a straight set win over Eastmont. The Panthers have yet to lose a set, in fact, in this season after a 25-14, 12, and 15 sweep of the Wildcats at Wenatchee High School. I was there courtside with your play-by-play here on the NCWLIFE channel. And we're a point from wrapping up this first set on a hot night in this gymnasium. People fanning themselves here throughout. Demerjen with the service. Back line it goes. Eastmont is there and trying to get it back over. They do. Nice job by Staines. Now a little tap at the net by Wenatchee. A little out of sorts is Eastmont. Wenatchee with the return. Here's a set at the net and a kill and a point. And it will be Claire Demerjen who gets the winner for Wenatchee. Corinne Davis clapping her hands trying to cheer her team on. Ava Jo Berry on the service. And down to a knee, and they're not able to get this one, and it'll be a point to Wenatchee and a set to Wenatchee as they take the second one, 25-12. Panthers up by 1. To a knee, good job by Eastmont. Gale to get that one back. There's a left-handed kill attempt up front for Wenatchee by Nell. They'll set it up for Eastmont, and the youngster, she gets it across. Now a little touch at the net by Wenatchee. Eastmont keeping it alive. And a touch by Wenatchee. Getting it across with the Wildcats. Wow, what a slow volley again. Ava Jo Berry with a reverse. Now, here's the ball at the net. Touched by Wenatchee. Eastmont keeps it alive, and a point to the Panthers. What a point it was as they gave that point to Eastmont. Bennett, the freshman, gets it across. Back line it goes for Wenatchee. Here with a kill attempt to Sackman. Up front, getting it for Eastmont with Staines, keeping it alive. Now the kill attempt by Howe. Down to the floor goes Wenatchee, keeping it alive. Down to the floor goes Eastmont, keeping it alive. The kill at the net. It goes in, and a point to Eastmont. The service is deep and probably too deep, but Eastmont tries to return it, and it will sail out of bounds, and that'll be the match as Wenatchee sweeps aside their Cross River rival here tonight. But give credit to Eastmont for what a volley here on several occasions in this third set. I also caught up with Wenatchee's Ava Jo Berry and Coach Jordan McGregor after the match. Congratulations on the win tonight. Talk about this set after set. You guys haven't lost this set so far this season. Is that a goal or is that a realistic goal?
We set a bunch of goals throughout the season, but one of our main one was to not lose a set in league, and so far we're on that track starting today. So yeah, it's exciting. Talk about, I mean, you started as a freshman, and now you got these freshmen and sophomores that are coming in and contributing so much. How do you guys do that, and is it just throughout the Wenatchee Valley you guys are like, okay, we're volleyball crazy? I mean, we have a lot of young girls coming up, and it's really cool to see them improve and kind of see them go through the same thing that I went through. And the future of Wenatchee High School volleyball, I know, will still stay strong for the next few years because of all these young athletes.
I'm super proud of my girls. I was able to get everyone in, and they all played their role, and I'm just super proud of how they did.
Talk about the bloodlines you have for all of these sisters and relatives and freshmen and underclassmen that are coming through for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We got 2 Demerjen sisters out there. They both did a great job tonight. It's great.
Speaking of Demerjen, I tell you, when Ava Jo Berry gets together with the elder Demerjen and that set and kill, I don't know how you stop that.
Well, they've been playing volleyball together for a very long time, so they have a great connection. Yep.
In other Big Nine volleyball last night, Moses Lake earned a 3-0 win over Eisenhower, 25-15, 11-14. Kashmir blanked Zilla 3-zip. Ephrata swept 3 sets from Quincy, and Etihad down Pateras 3-0. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.
On tomorrow's edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, it is the 30th anniversary of Cancer Care NCW, and we're here at our house. And on Saturday, these 2 lovely ladies are throwing a party, right?
A big party. And one of the best you'll ever attend. So we invite you to come. We appreciate your looking into it, and I think you'll really have fun with us.
We're going to have a great time. Don't miss it. We're going to talk all about it on tomorrow's edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.